and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will explain about GrocHome database. Okay, for here, GrocHome database, we have 7 tables, which are table membership, table odd list, table order product, table payment, table product, table staff, and table temp. For table membership, it is to store record of customer, which you can see here, customer email, name, phone number, and all customer details. Next, we have table odd list. It is used to store record of order made by customer. And next, we have table order product. We have table order product is to store record of product bought by customer. Next, table payment. Table payment is to store the detail of payment made by the customer. Next, table product to store record of product. Next, table staff to store record of staff. And lastly, table temp, as you can see here, no data, because it is used to store temporary data when the product is on cart. Okay, this is coding of our first sign-in login PHP, and of course, sign in and login, we have form. As you can see here, we have form for login, and then we have form for sign up. Okay, and as to make sure the user enter all of the input, we have validation here using JavaScript, and here the JavaScript for login to check the email and password are entered or not. And next, this is the login PHP for login. When the user insert the email and password and enter the submit button, it will process here. Okay, it will sign to login the PHP page, and the query here will execute, and then we will compare whether the user are admin or the normal user. If the user are admin, it will go to the product update the PHP, while if the customer already signed up, it will redirect to index the PHP. If the customer are not registered yet, are not signed up yet, it will redirect back to the sign in login page. And this is the membership.php, where when the customer enter the submit button, it will go here, membership.php, and the SQL query that insert into the table membership all the customer details, and it will direct back to the sign in login, as the customer need to login first, and then we will go to the index PHP. Okay, so here are the example of the sign in login PHP. As you can see here, this is for the login part. We input the email address and password, and next is a sign up part. The customer must enter all the details.
Assalamualaikum and hi. So for this part, I'm gonna explain you about the index.php, where the first page customer gonna meet after they insert the URL. So let's see the coding part first. So as you can see, every single product are sorted into their classes, which mean we have 4 classes: meat and seafood, packing needs, fresh and chilled, and household. Every product has its own ID, which start with MS, BN, FC, HH. So we have 4 type of loops, represent 4 type of classes. We select all from the product table where it start according to its own product ID. So next, we're gonna while loop it. We're gonna display every single product, the image of the product, the description of the product, the price of the product. So for the input, we set that the image, the link of the image of the product, the description of the product, price of the product, and we also put the input box for the quantity that customer want to insert, how many they want to buy. So we put the button also, add to chart. So user need to click the add to chart button first before select the other product. If the product are less than or empty in a stock, we display a sold out. So we end the page with the shopping chart button with link to the shopping chart. So every product that clicked by the customer, it will be inserted into a chart array. If the chart array are empty, it will create a chart array. So if the chart array already have a few products that choose by the customer, so we'll just add. So this is the index.php, display all the product according to their type of classes. So we inserted how many we want. Okay, for example, that. So we can click shopping chart, or we just click here shopping chart. So this is shopping chart where I'm gonna explain. Let's move to the chart.php. So this page will display all the product that insert or choose by the customer, including the quantity. So this part, all the product that choose by the customer will insert into the chart array. So for every single product in the chart array will display the image, description, the price of per quantity, so the quantity that insert by the customer, and the total price of every product multiplied by the quantity, right? And we also have the button for delete if the customer don't want the product into the chart. So this is a total sum of all product that choose by the customer. So if the chart array is empty, it will display no item added. So we end this page with 2 type of button, which is a continue shopping button. So it will link to the index.php, and we also have the payment button. But if the customer still not logged in yet, it will link to the sign in page. But if the customer already logged in, it will proceed to the payment button. So if there is no item in the chart array, so it will display just like this. But if we add some product, okay, so it will display like this. So we can continue shopping or proceed to payment.
Okay, next, this is payment.php. Okay, as you can see here, this is in the PHP tag we have the SQL query. Okay, to insert the previous page, which we get the product ID, quantity, and item total from the cart, and and we will insert into product temporary. This is the SQL query. Okay, in the payment page, we have two options of payment, which are pay by credit card. Here are the form that customer must enter. Okay, and then when he enter the submit button, it will redirect to receipt PHP action card. While another option is pay by online banking. The customer will choose which one the bank that they want to use and just click it, and it will redirect to receipt.php action online. And then this is the JavaScript for the option between credit card or online banking. As you can see here in my shopping chart, there are 3 items, okay, and the total is 60 ringgit 30 cent, and we want to proceed to payment. Okay, it will redirect to the payment.php page. Okay, so there is the payment page, and the customer can choose whether to pay by card here or online banking here.
Okay, so this is customer search order.php page. Okay, first session start, and then we include once dbcon.php, which is the database connector, and then we include once customer header.php. Okay, so this is the customer header.php. Okay, and then we also have CSS coding for this page, as you can see. And then okay, this is a form where we prompt the customer to enter their email and order ID to be searched. We use input type email for email text field and input type text for order ID text field. There are only one input type submit button with value search. And then after the submit button is clicked, the email and order ID will be sent to the customer search order.php. As you can see, the action is equals to customer search order.php with method post. Okay, and then by using PHP script, if is set $_post search, which is search button. So if the search button is clicked, then we will get the email and order ID from the form, and then we do some SQL command to select the order status, where the order ID is equals to order ID that has been entered by the customer. And then we do some while loop to get the value of order status to be displayed inside the table, the order ID and the order status. Okay, and then we do some SQL command to select the product description, the quantity and the total price of the order. Okay, in this SQL command, we combine 3 tables, which is a product table, order product table and order list table. And then after we do a select command, and then we will do some while loop to fetch all the result from the command, and then we will display inside the table as well. Okay, if there is no record in the database, it will display a no record found message, as you can see here. Okay, so this is the customer search order page. Okay, first things first, the customer will enter their customer email and order ID, and then after the customer enter their email and order ID, and then they will click the search button, and then it will display all the details of the order, which is the order ID, the order status, the product description, quantity, and the total price in a table.
Okay, this is the coding for receipt page. The text at the beginning of the receipt is to thank the user for buying our product, and after that will be all the details of the receipt from the purchase, which is order ID, order date, total payment, and parcel number. At the bottom of the page, we use button element to allow user to print the current page and to navigate to other page. Okay, this is the receipt page. As you can see, the page displayed a receipt containing payment status, order ID, order date, total payment, and parcel number. At the bottom of the page, there is a print receipt button that we can use to print the receipt for future reference, and next to it, there's a Let's Shopping More button that will bring user back to the product page if the user want to buy more products.
Next is a customer profile. So this page, customer able to edit the profile and can check their order history. So for this part, so customer can it will display in the form where customer can edit its own profile. So it will display the name of the customer, phone number, address, the city, the postcode, and the state. So it will be formed in the one box. It's also have the reset button if the customer change mind, if they don't want to edit any of their data. And the other button is update my account to confirm their update. So another box, this will display all the order history by the customer. It will display the order ID, total payment, and a payment method that made by the customer. So customer able to click every order ID to check the receipt. So this is how the customer profile being displayed. The first part, it will display all the data of the customer. So you can change, you can put anything. You can change name, phone number, address, city, postcode, and state. And this part is all the history that made by the customer. So it can click anywhere. So it displayed the receipt. It can print receipt and it return to the page. So same thing will display and return. For the print receipt page, we're gonna display all the detail of every single order made by the customer. So it will be display a short message, check out the complete. So the short thank you message from the company. So it display paid successfully by the customer, order ID, order date, total payment, parcel number. So it will have two type of button, print receipt or return. So let's see the page. So once we click any order ID, so it's straight to the receipt. So it will display paid with a green tick, and the order ID, order date, total payment, and a parcel number. So user can make it own reference for the order. So next time, no confusion to check at the order search. So the print receipt, so user can check the receipt, here the detail, and or return to the bag. Thank you.
Okay, so this is logout.php page. First of all, session start, and then we include once dbcon.php, which is a database connector, and then inside a PHP tag, if $_session customer email equals to gc@admin.com, which means if the admin log out, then by using a SQL command, we will delete all rows from temp table, and then we destroy a session, and after that it will redirect to the sign in login.php page. Okay, else if the customer log out, then by using SQL command, also the same, we will delete all the rows from temp table, and then we destroy session, and then after that we will display alert message logout successfully by using JavaScript, and then it will redirect to the index.php page by using window.location, also using JavaScript.
Okay, next product update.php, and this page is for admin, and it will display all the product available and let the admin to update the quantity of the product. Okay, first this is the division part for add new product. Okay, and next, okay, to list the product, we use the while loop. Okay, and inside here we will just call each of the attribute from the table, and we will display it. This while loop will display each row and until end of the table. Okay, in the form method, it will go to the action, it will go to the update item.php. Okay, here is the update item.php. It will receive the product ID and add quantity, and then it will first it will select all from product. Okay, and then we do the update here, and we will pop up the alert message, product update successfully. Okay, so this is the product update page, which is the first page for admin after he login. It will display this list of product, and it will let the user to update quantity. Okay, so here is the add new product button. Okay, this is page for admin, add product.php. This page will allow admin to add product. Okay, and at first we have the JavaScript to pop up the alert message after successful add new product. Okay, so this is the body. Inside the body we have the form. Okay, we have form that will go to the add item.php. Okay, and then the form have the product ID, product category, product description, quantity, and product price. And not to forget, the admin also can upload the image of the product into the database. Okay, if you want to add new product, we will click here, and add product page will appear, and we can fill in the product details, the price, and we also can upload the image of the product. Okay, and then we click the submit button.
Okay, this is the coding for staff page. First, we use JavaScript to display a pop-up message after admin successfully add a new staff. And next, we use HTML form to obtain input from admin on new staff information. Admin will have to put staff ID, name, position, email, and phone number. And lastly, there will be a submit button to confirm adding new staff into the database. This is the staff page. In this page, admin can add new staff by entering staff ID, name, position, email, and phone number. And then clicking the add staff button will add the new staff information into the database.
Okay, so this is a search order for admin. We have a two page for admin search order because we're using a filterization concept. So the filterization concept is where first thing first we will display all of the order lists that have been made by all the customer, and then if the admin wish to search for a specific order by email or order ID, then the admin can key in the customer email or order ID in form. Okay, so this is the area where the admin wants to key in the email or order ID or wish to search for specific order details. Okay, so if you look at the tag, the PHP tag here, we select all from the order list. We will select all the order details from the order list table, and then by using MySQL query, we will connect to the database, and then we count whether the result have rows or not, and then if it has more than zeros, it will have a result in it. So it will display all of the details inside table. Okay, by using while loops, we will fetch all of the result and then display it inside a table as well. Okay, for both page, admin will have the ability to update the order status for certain customer order. Okay, so you can see here they have a text field, processing, to ship, to receive, where the admin can update the order status for certain order made by customer. Okay, so the reason we are using form tag here, okay, it is because we want to get the updated value for order status and also the order ID based on the updated order status, and then we will send it to the search order.php with action equals to update. As you can see here, action equals to search order.php, action equals to update. Okay, so after admin click the update button, the value will be sent to here. Okay, if it's set $_get action, we will get the order status and ID, and then we will declare the variable to hold the value, and then by using SQL command, we will update the order status where the order ID equals to ID that have been sent before. Okay, and then we connect to the database by using MySQL query, and we will run the query inside the database. Okay, and then if the user want to search for a specific order, from this form, after the admin click the search button, then it will send the email and the order ID to search order 2.php with action equal to search. So if we look at the search order 2.php, down here, okay, inside this PHP tag, if is set $_get action equals to search, then we will get the email and the order ID that the admin has just keyed in recently, and then we will select all from the order list where the order ID is equal to order ID that have been entered by the admin, and also the customer emails equals to email that have been entered by the admin. And then we will run the query or the SQL command by using MySQL query, and then if they have a result, so it will display all of the order details for a specific order in table. Okay, this is just basically the same from the search order.php, where the admin can update the order status for a certain customer order. Okay, the coding is just basically the same. And then after that, after the order status have been updated, then it will display all back, the latest value from the database into the page. Okay, let's see. I want to buy 2 packs of sugar, and then because I like cheese, so I'm going to buy 1 pack of cheese there. Okay, let's see my shopping cart. Let's add some more. Okay, how about 2 sets of whole chicken, and then 1 pack of meatballs. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's go to shopping cart. Okay, let's proceed to payment. Oh no, I don't have any account, so I need to sign up first. Okay, now let's see our shopping cart. Let's proceed to payment. I'm going to use online banking. Let's print receipt. Okay, it will show my receipt after I made my payment. So if I want to see my account, okay, so it will show my order history here. So the order I've made recently, so if I click order ID here, so it will show the receipt. Then if I click return, it will go back to my account page. So I want to edit my phone number. Update my account. So it will show my number, my latest number. Yeah. So let's search for my order. Let's go to the search order, then search for my order ID with my customer email. With my email. Okay. So it will show my order status, which is now still processing, and also my product description, my quantity, and my total price. So if I log out, then it will go back to main page.
I will show the demonstration for admin user. First thing that we have to do is to make sure we log in using the existing admin account. After that, we will be redirected to product update page. In this page, we can update the quantity of the current product. For example, if we add 2 more stock of sugar, the quantity will update it according to what the admin has entered. Next, the add new product button will redirect admin to the add new product page. In this page, admin will be able to add new product to the catalog. Admin has to enter product ID, product description, quantity, product price, and select the product category. Admin can also assign an image to the product by clicking upload product and select an appropriate image for the product. After entering all the required details, clicking the add product button will add the product information into the database. After that, we go to add staff page. In this page, admin can add new staff by entering new staff information such as staff ID, name, position, email, and phone number. After entering all the required information, clicking the add staff button will add new staff information into the database. Then we move to search order page. In this page, admin can search for a particular order from customer. This page will allow admin to update delivery status of a particular order. To search an order, admin will have to enter customer email and the order ID. From the result, admin can update the delivery status by clicking the drop-down list in the status column and selecting suitable option. After selecting, admin click the update button to successfully update the delivery status of the order. That's all for admin user demonstration. After admin is done, clicking the logout will bring admin back to the login page.